Hi there, you guys. I just won another fountain. I can't believe it. I won another fountain through an estate sale auction online. And this is the fountain I won. I won it for $60. I have to travel about 30 minutes away to get it. But it's a cast stone Campania International fountain. And the only risk on it says that it's untested. So I'm hoping that at least it's not leaking. Even if it needs a new pump, I'm okay with it. But I went ahead and I reverse Google image searched it, and I did find the fountain. And then I found a website that's actually listed it for sale. And you guys can see the price point. It is $1,499. But I feel like this will be such a pretty fountain. And I think it'll make quite a bit of sound because that seems like quite a distance for this water to have to fall. I was excited to see that this one is cast stone and it only weighs 297 pounds. And I say only because the cement fountain that we have in the backyard, it weighs 600 pounds. So this should be a lot easier for us to move, which is great because it's going to be in a place where I don't want to have to tarp it in the winter time. It's going to be fully exposed and I don't want to have to look at a tarp all winter long. I'll show you guys exactly where I'm thinking about it going. Oh my gosh, I hear thunder, but I was thinking in the front, actually, on the corner, where this urn sits. I'm thinking move the urn over to across from this flower bed, right around here, where I have a hibiscus that's not performing well. So I was thinking we could put the pot on the pillar right here, then we'll have the circle garden bed, and then we'll have the fountain over here, which has a very similar square pedestal feature in it. So I think that they'll almost look like they're like a matching set. And I think I'm gonna face the fountain on a diamond, not on a square. I'm gonna get inside because all I keep hearing is thunder. Oh, I felt my first raindrop too. So I guess it's gonna start raining, which is not the best timing because we're about to leave in probably the next 30 minutes. We have a 30-minute drive and hopefully it won't be raining when we're trying to pick up this fountain because that's the last thing we need when lifting a 300-pound fountain. But it is in 3 pieces, so I'm hoping that it won't be that bad. And I'm not in the boot anymore. I was only in the boot for 2 days, which is amazing. The meds have really, really helped my foot out a lot. It still has a little bit of pain, but it is nothing like before. And here's my receipt with the exact total. $73.84, because I'm always curious when somebody gets like a really nice bargain. Like, can I see the receipt? Because it's almost unbelievable because I can't believe that I got this $1,500 fountain for less than 75 bucks. And that means this year I've picked up over $3,000 worth of fountains for under 200 bucks. Actually under 150 bucks. That's insane, you guys. The garden gods are definitely been on my side lately. It's literally rained and lightning and thundered the whole way, but it seems like it's clearing up and we only have a mile, 2 miles left to go. So hopefully it's not raining when we have to pick this up. We got it in the car. We had to go down a steep hill with it, but it actually wasn't as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. And I'm just glad that it all fit because there's a custom cover. Thank you. Because there's a custom cover back there and I'm so excited I got Popeyes. We don't have a Popeyes in my town and this is like 30 minutes away, so it's kind of a treat. Now let's hope that it's not raining when we get home so that maybe we can put it out. There's the base. It came with a custom cover, but it's built out of wood, which I didn't realize from the auction website. And it barely fit, like barely. It goes on top of the base, but like once it was on the base, it was too tall to fit in the car. They gave us a bunch of burlap, which will be really nice for winterizing the fountain. And then all the other pieces are up there. I'm so glad they gave us this pad.
let my fingers be the sacrifice.
I let my toe be the sacrifice too. I think it looks so good. Okay, now's the moment of truth to see if at least the pump is working still. I hear it in there. So let's fill it up with water and see if it'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and plug it up for the moment of truth. It's starting to bubble up inside and fill up in the bowl. You guys, I think we might have got a working fountain. Oh my gosh, we're almost to the top. Okay, we've got flow out of two sides, but one side is not flowing correctly. Let me show you. So that side's flowing properly. That side is not, and it looks like we're like losing water there or something. I don't know. I almost feel like this plate is wrong. That's what it is. That's what it is. Fixed it. Oh my gosh. Yes. It sounds so good. I love it so much. All right, you guys, it's a couple days later. It's actually the first day of school for the kids, and there's not a lot of cars parked around my house except for one, just that one. Last year we had a huge problem with teachers leaving their cars right along our house all day long, even though there's faculty, staff parking, and that's one of the teachers, so I don't know why she hasn't gotten the memo yet, but the fountain has been running a couple of days, barely lost any water, and it's been running flawlessly. I do have a black extension cord coming that I hope will blend in a lot better with the mulch, because that orange cord just looks atrocious. But first thing I want to do today is focus on all this staining. I don't have any type of cleaner, but I do have a brush. And if I need to, I can go get some vinegar and use that as well to scrub this off from what I've read, but I want to get this nice and clean. There are just hard water stains along every single spout of this fountain, and I want to get it as clean as possible. It's truly not that bad, but if I can get it perfect, I want to get it perfect. I also need to get off all of this little like gummy stuff that they put on here. I think that they did that to like try to glue down this urn, which there's no need to do that. It's super heavy. It's not going anywhere. But I want to get this gunk off just to make it look a little bit better. And truly, I think that that's it. Everything else about this fountain is working flawlessly. I really want to focus on this urn planter that we moved from the spot where the fountain is. I want to go ahead and dig up this Rose of Sharon hibiscus. I just don't think it's getting enough sun. It is not bloomed. And so I think I want to put the urn in that spot. And I'm not sure where we're going to put this Rose of Sharon yet. I guess we're going to have to walk around and find a good spot that has a lot of sun. All right, let's get to it. First, we're just going to use water and a little bit of elbow grease to see if we can get it off. Yeah, that's doing nothing. I'm definitely going to have to go get some vinegar. All right, I got some vinegar. Let's try this. Okay, that's working. It's not working completely, honestly, but it is definitely helping some. So I guess I'm gonna go around and do that to all the four sides, and then I'll show you the result. Truly, it did not work very well. Like, there's still staining on every single part of this fountain. I'm probably gonna have to purchase some type of cleaner to get this off. Now let's remove all this sticky stuff. Ugh. I don't know what this stuff is. It feels like some type of putty. I just don't understand what the point of it would have been. And I downloaded the instructions for this fountain and it said nothing about putty on this spot. So I don't know why someone would have had putty on it. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake. I don't think I am. I think it's gonna look a lot more finished. In order to get that little bit of putty off, I'm gonna have to take this off, then take this off, and take it all apart. I don't know if I'm gonna worry about that right now. I ended up lifting it up myself and got all that putty out. It looks so much better. And all around the bowl as well. Yes, now let's plug it up and we've got this fountain up and running, at least for the season. It's not 100% level, but I'm not worried about it because this is only gonna be running another month or so before we put this away for the winter. Okay, let's plug it up for the moment of truth. Please, everything's working fine. I hear the water gurgling up in the top, so I think it is working. It just takes this fountain a second to start flowing. And we're flowing. It is just so much nicer not seeing any more of that sticky stuff along the urn or the pillar. I love it so much. I think it looks so good. So nice. And I love how it's just tucked in to the garden bed. Let's dig up this Rose of Sharon really fast. Don't feel like I damaged that root ball too much. Let's go ahead and get this spot back level. Yeah, I think it looks really good in that spot. I'm really liking having like my garden statuary and fountains cozy into the beds. I just feel like they look a little bit less like presumptuous, I guess, or like trying to be fancy. It looks a little more informal. And I think that with the fountain really sets a nice mood. So like basically you have the urn with the square base, then you go over hydrangea standard in the circle, and you keep going, and you're met with the fountain, which also has the same square base as the urn on the other corner. I'm beyond excited about how this project turned out. I really feel like the whole front of my landscape completely changed, and all it took was this fountain. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Do you have any fountains in your garden, or do you plan on adding any this season? Because the sound of water is really nice in a garden. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around for whatever video I come up with for next time. Bye. I was literally about to go inside and I was like, oh my gosh, we forgot about this hibiscus. Let's go find a space for it. Where should you go? Where should you go? Those are delphiniums right there. I think I'm gonna put it right in the front right there. Here, because there's an emitter already there, so it'll get some watering. Actually, there's tubing right here that I think has emitters in it as well. Actually, there's no emitters in this tube, so I'll have to add an emitter if I do it right there. I guess I'll just add an emitter here. That is kind of hurting my foot. Luckily, this doesn't have to go very far at all. I'm just gonna kind of scrape it out.